he's planning a surprise for us?
I don't think he's interested in us. It's the fertile ground.
True. I think I'd actually be more comfortable if he attacked us. Show us the way, Alaka. Watch for the next plate!
He's tearing the land apart.
He doesn't care about us. He's trying to destroy the fertile ground.
Here you go.
And again! We should be able to get across if we get these beams lined up. Turns all of the platform. That's rotated all of them.
It is not that you cannot understand, it is that you do not even question. Knowledge enlightens. You close your eyes in blind faith.
Attack it! How do we...
It's all right. It survived.
What do you think he was doing to the fertile ground?
He must have been seeking to break the energy that links the grounds to the temple. He was trying to set Ahriman free.
Well, we'd better seek a way to finish him before he does that. If the powers were meant to protect the fertile grounds, why are we meeting Ahriman's friends there?
The lands have been corrupted. Ahriman's followers cannot use the plates. The powers come from Ormaz, the god of light.
Can't this Ormaz stop Ahriman?
No one knows where he is.
Some god of light, sticking us with his problems.
1,000 years ago, after the war here, Ormaz imprisoned Ahriman. He left the Ura to guard the prison.
And?
And he left. No one knows to where. Since then, the Ura lost the powers he gave them. The prison is weakened.
You can't just pray a bit, bring him back?
If Ormaz were here, he would stop this. He's not, so it is up to us.
You have powers. Does that mean Ormaz is coming back?
It is not Ormaz who has given them to me. It is the temple.
can see why Ahriman is angry. Trapped for 1,000 years.
It is of his own making. Ormazd and Ahriman are brothers, created to balance the universe. Until Ahriman decided to take it all. The cost was terrible, but eventually Ormazd and the Urid trapped him here in the tree. The world was free of Ahriman. It was supposed to be free forever.
What's keeping these things in the sky? Ahriman?
No, these are the alchemist's work.
These things are incredible. You think we could use them to fly?
Once this is over, they should be destroyed.
Here we go!
Thank you.
There. I hope this isn't poisonous. I hope this isn't poisonous. And again! Hang on. Where to now? Careful.
I see them.
We're still alive.
Let's go on.
Where should we go now? You don't act like a princess.
How do princesses act?
All the money, none of the sense. Don't know which end of a camel eats and which end...
I know which end of a camel does what.
What's the best way? Where are we now?
It's part of the royal palace.
You lived here? Just you and your father?
Most of the people who remained lived here. First the Vale was abandoned. The citadel fell into decay. Then the city emptied. Only the palace remained.
Spooky place for only a few people.
It's not ghosts we'll find here, it's illusions. The Concubine will be waiting for us.
How do we get across here?
The corruption must have taken the bridges that were here. We'll have to go the hard way.
Let's fly!
Fertile ground is below us. The bridges that link to the platforms have gone.
We'll have to use those roof columns to get across and then drop down. What was this? Your wine cellar?
The cavern was here before the city was built. After the palace was complete, they sometimes used this space for royal performances. Music, plays, great thinkers, magical words. All were once heard here.
I've never been to a performance. Never seen a play.
They're full of adventures, stories, and ideas. Dreams of what people can be.
There's a whole world of adventures out there, Princess. You should spend more time with those than in here imagining them. Where should we head for? Oh, no! The fertile ground is clear. Princess?
Can't move. It's the Concubine. She... Ah!
Oh, does it hurt? Let me help you relieve the pain.
Hang in there. I'll stop her.
Well, what have we here? A princess and her little man. The lost wanderers no idea where they're going or why they're here. Break everything you find. Lost in the desert, walking with purpose, yet lost all the same. What guides you then, little man? Who are you? Prince or pauper?
Good, another illusion. I needed the exercise.
Oh, I was over here all the time. I'm sorry for your wasted effort. Are you leaving her to her fate? Don't you want to be together in her power? That's the thing with life. It's so confusing. You think you know where you are, then everything changes. Save her, don't you? But all she has in her heart is purpose. She serves her people. She serves Ormaz. She has no space left in her for you. See what powers I have. Well, it's been entertaining.
Ah! Please tell me there's a way to get rid of her permanently.
When we imprison Ahriman for good, or if we enter the palace rooms beyond the Black Gate.
Can you stand? Well, never saw myself as appearing on a stage. I'd like to thank you for coming to tonight's special performance of Death of a Concubine.
She's not dead.
I can dream. Thought that's what stages were for.
If you don't dream, you will never be more than you are.
And if you don't wake up, dreaming's all you'll ever do.
Let's go to the next fertile ground.
You do eat, don't you? You're not just living on light.
I'm flesh and blood. The light seeds, I just know I need them. They make me feel stronger.
Where do those light seeds come from?
From Ormaz, the god of light. I've not seen them before, but I think they're linked to the magic I have.
Okay. How do we get off this?
We can climb up those rings over there.
Excuse me? Ahriman doesn't stand a chance. The concubine sold her soul to Ahriman like the other corrupted?
No one knows who she really was. I don't know if even she does. Ahriman gave her the power of illusion. She could become who she wanted to be, make people believe whatever she wanted them to believe.
I'd like to know more about the girl that got me into this mess.
Well, then you'd better learn to speak donkey. This devastation is more than the work of corruption.
Why do I get the feeling if corruption didn't do this, something worse did?
In the last battle with Ahriman, the city was given to the warrior. I think this could be his work.
Tell me more about yourself, Elika.
We can talk later. For now, we must move on.
Let me guess. He's standing on the fertile ground?
Yes.
If that thing's just standing there, shouldn't we go somewhere else?
The corrupted will try to stop us wherever we go. There won't be easy answers.
Well, if we have to face him, let's get it over with. Does this warrior have any weaknesses?
The writings say he was a king. He asked Ahriman for help, and in return for the king's soul, Ahriman gave him the strength to fight the armies that threatened him.
I said weaknesses.
No. No mention of weaknesses.
You had to pick this religion. You couldn't have picked one where all the evil creatures were, I don't know, slightly angry sheep? If their warrior wanted his enemies killed, why's he ended up here?
Ahriman twists people's desires. The king asked for the power to save his people. Ahriman gave him that, and in return made an instrument of war for himself.
Is there anything we can use with the warrior against Ahriman?
Ahriman kept his promise. The king's people were left by Ahriman's forces, but they are still gone, vanished into history.
This place is coming down!
He's blocking us!
Do we need to pick up some more of these light seeds?
They will help us.
Why does everyone want to tell me what to do?
Watch out!
Do you want to fight or ask questions? That was scary. Can you see a way out of here?
I think we can get out that way.
There you go. Why were you trying to talk to that thing?
He's a man, not a thing.
If he was a man, he's not anymore.
What he did for honor. We should try and use that.
Taken from me what you will, you shall have no more. No! I have lost her.
Father?
Lost. Gone from us.
I'm here. We can stop this. If you come, if you help us heal the land.
We don't know what he'll do!
What more can he do?
If only I could do those things without those plates.
Just think of the places you could break into.
I think the term is tomb raiding. A glamorous reclaiming of the past.
Let's try this. Just fail a mouse.
You know what it is that I ask.
Hey, just because we saw that doesn't mean it will be true. The vision of you falling. Armin's trying to...
The visions aren't from Ahriman.
But they don't have to be true. No one can tell you the future. Couldn't the Aura have just picked one power and stuck to it?
It reminds us of our humility. No one man was to have that much power. That's what the texts say. Personally, I just think Ormaz knew mankind too well to put too much power in one man's hands.
How will you get your people to return here?
Spread the news? Let them know that Ahriman is held safe? Their duty calls them. I've been thinking about that for a long time, and I don't have anyone to answer. Only hope.
You should tell other people about Ahriman. Get some help.
Now who's being naive?
You tell people about Ahriman, people are going to want to stop him.
And how many others would come to free him? To seek the gifts he promises? The two of us might save this land from a god, but we aren't strong enough to stop men. Not on our own.